the supermarket of life. So here in our high-tech example, we are going to take you gene shopping to explain to you how exactly sickle cell disease is passed down from generation to generation. So here in my abbreviated supermarket, I have my mom aisle and my dad aisle, and we're going to be talking about just some examples of what traits you receive from your parents and how that determines what you're going to have in life. So every time you have a baby, they walk down only two aisles, the mom and the dad aisle, and within each aisle they are offered two choices. They're required to choose one choice from the mom and one choice from the dad for every trait that is on the board. However, the catch in gene shopping is that you don't actually know what you're choosing until after they've both been chosen. So we're going to give you a little example of how this works. So in my first stop, I'm a baby and I'm walking through during conception, and in my first stop is my eye color. And so in this example, I chose a blue from my mom and a blue from my dad, so I will have blue eyes. My next stop in my gene shopping experience is hair texture. In this example, I chose a curly from my mom and a straight from my dad, so I will have wavy hair. The last stop in our abbreviated shopping experience is my hemoglobin trait. Now for this example, the only options are either adult A, healthy hemoglobin, or sickle hemoglobin, just to keep things simple. So I chose a sickle hemoglobin from my mom and an adult hemoglobin from my dad. So I have AS, also known as sickle cell trait. So I'm a carrier, but I don't have the disease. Now it's really important to understand that every single time you have a baby, these options reset. So I'm offering every baby the same two choices. So just because the baby that we just had sickle cell trait doesn't mean those options are off the table. Every baby goes back through the exact same gene shopping experience and has the same options based on what their parents provide. So this time I'm going to pick from the eyes with my second baby, and this time they have hazel eyes. They got a hazel from the mom and hazel from the dad. The second option for hair, this baby got a curly from the mom and a curly from the dad. So even though the first baby had wavy hair, this baby has curly hair. And the last stop that they hit was the hemoglobin option, and they received a sickle from the mom and a sickle from the dad. So this baby will have sickle cell disease. Now let's not forget that these gene options reset with every single baby. So just because I had a baby with sickle cell disease doesn't mean that it's off the table for my next child. It also doesn't mean that just because both my husband and I have the sickle cell trait that we will automatically be guaranteed a baby with sickle cell disease. It all depends on what is chosen during the gene shopping experience. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about a Punnett square, which is a technical term for determining just what percentage each baby has of actually selecting certain traits during their gene shopping experience, such as sickle cell disease. Check us out on the web at hopeforstd.org. Post any comments or questions below, and stay tuned as we continue our trek through 30 days of videos in honor of World Sickle Cell Day, which is coming up fast, June 19th. Thanks!